I'll start with you, Howie, and I want to talk about two guys in particular. Jameis Winston signs a one-year deal for just over $1 million to go back up Drew Brees with the Saints. And Andy Dalton signs a one-year deal with the Cowboys, essentially for about $3 million for what we believe will be Dak Prescott's backup.
Well, the two quarterbacks that I think people were really hanging on were Jameis Winston, who had a prolific year in terms of yardage, touchdowns, interceptions, INTs for return, the whole thing. It ran the gamut. He was a guy that coming out of college was a guy that people felt like was super talented, couldn't limit the number of the turnovers. A number of coaches have tried to kind of turn it around for him. I think it's a great move. I think going down there, playing with Drew Brees, being in the same room, on the same practice field, and I think that head coach, who might be the second best head coach in football, will have a great impact on him. He signed a one-year deal. I'm not sure if they can franchise him. The Andy Dalton signing is a no-brainer. To me, it's not sending a message to Dak. It's good management of your football team and getting a solid player that if for some reason when Dak gets signed, and I believe he will, he goes down, you're in a playoff run because they are loaded. Jarwin, Lamb, Cooper, Gallup, that offensive line, that running back is a pretty good football team.
I think they are sending a message to Dak Prescott, though, because I think they're sending a message to him to hurry up. It's not necessarily that Andy Dalton is going to challenge him for the starting spot, but it's more so saying, hey, listen, we're securing all our insurance over here just in case you don't play ball with us. And I think that's what they're doing. I don't think it was a mistake. I think it was definitely a chess move. I don't think anything Jerry Jones does is on accident.
Well, like Howie said, though, I mean, they're stats. So whatever quarterback gets a chance to be under center and play with those guys, they're going to have a lot of success. And do I like the move? Yeah, it's a typical Jerry move, I think, kind of covering all the bases. So I think the Cowboys, they having a guy like Andy Dalton can only help. I don't think he can hurt anything. It's good. It's a good move for Andy specifically. I think it was only a one-year deal. So whatever, he goes there, has some success. If he gets a chance to get in there, he can make some plays with all that talent. And then he can move on and try to resurrect his career and go out instead of making $3 to $7 million. I heard it can balloon up to that. Now he can go out there and get $25, $30 million, get back on the market, and hopefully get another starting position for his career.
Yeah, he's still only 30 years old.
Reggie, if they had brought in, let's say, Jalen Hurts, you got him in the second round, or if they brought in Cam Newton, I think that's a message. I'm not sure that Andy Dalton is – I think what Andy Dalton is a very capable player. If something happens to Dak on a team that's on its way to maybe doing something big, because as Tony mentioned, they're loaded.
Right.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.